y'all doing today, man? As you know, it's Kyle Jacko checking in from the ATL, bringing you another series. This right here is the entrepreneurship mentality. Well, this season, what we're focusing on people right now that have their own business right now. They're starting from scratch and they building it up right now. An entrepreneur is somebody that knows how to fall and get back up. The ones I know, they have failed, but they have came back over their own business and they're doing something real great. So make sure you got your pen and paper ready because they're gonna give you some tools, they're gonna give you some tips, they're gonna give you some tricks, they're gonna give you everything you want to know about their business, how for you to upscale your business. And with that being said, brother Darrell Shanks, come on to the stage, man. Let people know who you are. What is your business plan? What are you doing right now?
Hello, I am Darrell Shanks. I am the CEO of Kingdom Mind Production, where everything that we produce is for the glory of God. Everything that we produce is for the expansion of his kingdom. So also in the midst of that, God has been exposing more things about myself. So it started off with plays. So after plays, God said, it's not just plays, but I also want you to write movies. Then after I start writing movies, and God said, I have a little more for you. I also want you to be an author. So now we're in the place right now where I'm about to unleash a 31-day devotional book. I'm in the process of also writing a 365-day devotional book. Also in the process of writing another book called Gospel Guidance, where I put the teaching of the gospel in the hands of the reader, because some people don't truly understand the gospel. They just read the Bible, they look at it, and don't truly understand what they're reading. So God poured into my heart to give acknowledgement, to give knowledge, to give comprehension on the things that he's saying, so that you can take the teaching of his word and apply it to your life.
Okay, brother, my next question. How did you become an entrepreneur? You're doing so much great, amazing things with your family and everything else. Like, how did you become this thing? Did it happen when you was a little kid? Did it happen when you was in the middle age? Like, how did you become an entrepreneur?
Well, I always had a desire to work for myself. I never felt like I wanted to work for other people. So I was always throwing myself in these pyramid schemes and all these other business stuff in envelopes, anything that I can possibly get my hands on where I can just establish my own business at home. But what I was missing was passion. I was putting these desires to something that I wasn't passionate about. So because I wasn't passionate, every time that I failed, I let it go and try something different. So that's one thing that I need you to understand. When you're an entrepreneur and you want to do something, you have to understand that it has to be something that you're passionate about. So when you fail, you're not going to let it go, but you're going to figure out, okay, what can I do to make this better, because that didn't work. So you have to understand, put your passion behind your desire, and then that's how your business will grow as an entrepreneur.
Okay, love that, brother. My next question to you: what are 5 tools that every entrepreneur needs to have in their life to be successful when it comes to their business?
Definitely, I have to say God is first. You have to have God, because God, he is the creator. He has created you to become that entrepreneur. He put that desire in your heart to become the person that you are. So you can't do something that God ordained you to do without God's direction, because then your success will become limited. So the next thing that you want to do, once you establish that you put God back into the situation, you need focus. You need to be able to focus on the things that you're doing. Don't allow distractions to come and take you away from the things that you're doing, because distractions is all around us. We got parties, we want to hang out with our friends, but as an entrepreneur, we have to have that love for what we're doing, to sacrifice that love and that joy and doing that to make our progress and make our business grow. So along with focus, we have to have the determination to stay focused. So we have to have the determination in the heart to know that I'm taking away all the exit doors. I'm taking away all the excuses, because all I know is that I'm going to make this thing happen no matter what. The next thing is that you're going to need order, because in order for it to happen, you need to establish defined order in your business, because you can't have everything in disarray. You have to have a plan. You have to have a purpose. You have to have organization in order for it to grow and prosper. Because if you're trying to format it and duplicate it, you're going to have a format that's organized in order for it to be duplicated. The last thing, but not least, is love. You have to have a love for what you're doing, because as long as you love what you're doing, you're going to sacrifice for it, and you're going to do whatever it takes in order for it to grow, in order for it to increase, in order for it to prosper and reap your harvest.
Love that, brother. Love that. What do you love about your brand right now? Like the brand that you're creating, that God gave you the vision about right now. Like, what do you love about
it? What I love about my business is that it puts the spotlight on God, because God needs the enemy done such a great job of just taking the spotlight off of God and putting the spotlight back on the person. Like they say, make you better, do things that make you happy. But you're taking it, by doing that, you're building up this pride and taking the spotlight off of God. So that's what I love about my business, because it puts the spotlight back on God. It makes people think about God. It draws people back to God. It makes them remember that joy that they had when they first got in connection with God. Remember, like when they first got saved, and then they just wanted to tell everybody about God. And it's like bringing you back to that person when you first found that first love with God, and bring you back to that person. And that's what I love about my business, because it brings you back to that person.
Knowing that a lot of people are entrepreneurs right now, what is one of your biggest lessons you have learned since you became an entrepreneur?
Being a problem solver. Because one of the things, as an entrepreneur, you're going to have to be a problem solver. Because see, people don't pay for problems. They pay for solutions. And you're going to have to be a critical thinker, a quick critical thinker, because things going to always happen at the last minute. And you're going to have that mindset to be able to adjust to the situation in order for it to still prosper. Because at the last minute, some key people may not be available. But as the entrepreneur, have to still make it happen without them. There's been multiple times where I've been in productions and I didn't, like, half my cast showed up, but I still had to make it work. So I had to be a critical thinker and like, okay, how can I switch this script with half of my cast and still make the scene work? So it's being able to have that type of critical thinking mindset that's going to help you go a long way as an entrepreneur.
Well, you actually answered one of the next questions I'm going to ask you anyway. What challenges have you had to overcome since you've been an entrepreneur and, just stage playwrights and everything you're doing? What are some of the challenges you had to overcome?
Well, definitely finance, because it's to put together a production with zero budget. So that means that you really have to have compassion. You have to have a heart for people, because you have to have a powerful vision that people will want to follow and be able to put their all into. So I had to put together a cast, a camera crew, and I had to go into these locations with no budget. So it was just amazing how God moved in that. That was just nothing but God, that I was able to cast a whole production, have people with their own cameras film my television series that I was shooting, and go and allow people who's actually willing to allow me to film in their kitchens, in their living rooms, in their bedrooms. Some people let me film in their bars. Some people let me film in their corner stores, in their laundromats, at no price, because of how I presented myself to them. So that was definitely huge for me, just being able to make something happen with no budget.
Okay, you said in that bar, you said everywhere. So, hey, man, when you got a vision, you got to go to it no matter what it takes. And I know a lot of time when it comes to becoming finance, like I tell people a lot of time when it comes to everything that I do, man, these videos, when I first started off, these videos get shot anywhere. I used to be in parks shooting them. I used to be in the church parking lot shooting them. But it was never no background at first. It was just me shooting videos wherever I had a chance to shoot the video at, because it was so much important everything I had going on right now. So my next question is, what are 3 factors that are detrimental to a successful business?
Definitely has to be love. That's top on my list, because if you don't love what you're doing, then you're not going to fight for it, because we fight for what we love. We sacrifice for what we love. We just dig hard for what we love. So if you love your business, you love what you're trying to do, you love what you're trying to establish, you're going to go in on it, and you're not going to ever give up on it. The other thing is order, because order is so important, because when you have order, then it keeps everything in alignment. It keeps everything under control. So then when something is, it keeps everything organized. Your business needs to be organized, because if everything is not organized, then that means that something's going to be able to lead you astray. Something's going to move you in a different direction. But as long as you already have your format established, like, okay, no, this is the game plan. This is how my system runs. So as long as you have that system, then nobody's going to be able to move their system into yours. But and try to say, oh, well, this is better. No, this isn't better. This is how I do it. It's either you're going to get with my program, or you're going to have to come up with your own program and do your own business. But if you don't have anything established, then you're going to end up having somebody else run your own business. The other thing is compassion. Because in order to get the best out of the people in your organization, you have to have a sense of compassion. Because once you show somebody that you legitimately care about them, then they're willing to ride with you. Because sometimes it's not even the vision, it's the person. It's they found behind the person, because they feel the person and what they're doing and their passion and that they're showing. So once you show that type of compassion towards other people, people are going to follow you.
Okay, Brother Darrell coming out with the fire. Well, Brother Darrell, you already know what it's time for. You might as well go and mute your microphone, because this right here is the wordplay. The wordplay where I'm going to say a name, I'm going to say a place, I'm going to say a thing, and I want you to go ahead and tell me what comes to your mind right now. And the good thing about it is you might even get like a gift at the end of this, okay? I can't hear you, sir. You say you want it, or you say you don't want it? I thought you said you wanted it. That what you said?
I said, yeah. I said,
I don't think he said he wanted it at all. I don't think he said that.
Enough in the last one, so it's a little low.
Okay. Your first name, and I'm gonna put Denzel Washington. When I say Denzel Washington, what comes to your mind?
Okay, Denzel Washington. Truly a man of God, a man of character, a man of substance. So I remember just simply in that thing, same thing with the situation that happened with Will Smith. It was Denzel Washington that stepped into there and just talked God into him and redirected his focus, because he just has such an amazing strength of character and focus and determination. He's not afraid to let you know and to share his faith and how he feels about God. So he's definitely somebody who I admire.
Okay, I'm about to throw a little segue in there. When I say Anjenett Shanks, what comes to your mind?
Wow. Anjenett Shanks, wife, seer, hearer, prayer warrior, mighty woman of God, mother, grandmother, actress, mentor, counselor. She's my queen. She's just everything to me. And I just know that God's going to use her in a mighty way. And I just know that due to the fact that God, she's my promise. So, and God has already, he's revealed this promise to me and revealed it to her, to each other. So I'm just excited for the blessing that's going to overtake our marriage.
Yes. Good thing y'all hear what he had to say yesterday. Now I'm playing. I had to get that one though. We got one more for you, man. This one right here. Actually do love this dude a lot, man. Bernie Mac, rest in power to Bernie Mac. What you got to say about Bernie Mac?
Bernie Mac, funny guy. I love his humor. He's an out of box thinker. So he just of his own caliber of comedians. It's like he stands out. So I just love it. He's just real. He's real with everything. He's not the type of person to hold back. He's going to let you know exactly what he's going to do to you. And then and he's not ashamed of it. He just lives this life without shame. And I love that about him. It's just his boldness. It's just captivating.
Okay, man. I love Bernie Mac, man. Rest in power to him. Very strong comedian. And he still lives on to this day with everybody. So, yeah, I really do love him. Man, but you actually won. So I'm going to do this, man. Are you ready for your first gift?
Sure.
It's going to be a 1993 box of Cracker Jack box. That's what it's going to be.
So you're trying to poison me?
No, I'm not. It's never been open before.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that it's in the last millennium. I'm pretty sure it's expired by now.
No, it's not. It's really still good.
Oh yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
Okay. So remember that you got this recorded right now. Are you saying that?
Yes. I got another gift for you too.
So just know
gift for you. I got you the old school MC Hammer Too Legit to Quit album.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, show it to me. Where is it?
I'm doing a video right now. I can't show it. I'm doing a video right now.
I think we present a prize. You should always have it so you can show it.
Yeah, it's over there, and I can't go get it right now because I'm doing a video with you. I got one more gift for you. I got one more gift for you. I got you a ring pop from 1992.
What's what you in the 1990s? You don't got nothing for this millennium?
Hey, this has been the wordplay, man. As you see, everybody don't like all my gifts. I'm giving them the old gifts that they classic, but they don't want the old gifts, but it's cool, though. It's cool. And if y'all don't like the wordplay, it's okay. I love the wordplay. I really do love it. Okay, so my next one is we had one king that was on it for the Entrepreneurship Mentality Volume 1. Then I wanted all y'all to look at it and tell me what I got from the video. From the video that you saw with Brother Shango, if y'all don't know what Shango is, Shango, he created the logo for the King Series, for the Queen Series, my own logo, all these church shops. He created all of them shirts. So, Brother Darrell, what you got to say about Mr. Shango?
I notice a lot of similarities with me and him. I notice he also just never wanted to work for other people. So he had this passion, he had this drive, and he's definitely an out of box thinker. And I love the fact how every design that he has is a deeper thought into it. Either at the colors that he chooses, there's a meaning behind the colors. So we just see the art, but there's actually a deeper meaning of why he chose the colors that he put inside of his logo. Because you're okay, now green means this, yellow means this, but we just see the art, but there's a lot of thought. And I'm the same way with my writing. I don't just pick random names. I actually research the meaning of the names that I choose before I add that person into my script. I say, okay, so what does this person's name mean? So I look into that to see if that name fits the character of how I'm designed to write that person. So it's a lot of things. So I see a lot of similarities with me and him, and it's just his motivation that he wants people to supersede where he is. So that's also a rare trait. Some people, we don't have that mindset that I don't want people to do better than me. No, I want you to take what I have and make it greater. Let me plant that seed in you and make it greater, so that I love to play a part in somebody's journey, and that there's a seed that I plant that help that person to grow to be where they are. And I see that same energy on him, and I admire that about him.
Salute, man. Love that. Love that. Yeah, I've been knowing Shango for years and years now, man. When I first got ready to start up my YouTube channel and I need a logo, this, that, and the other, somebody else supposed to done it, and I ended up renting the Shango. Shango done it. Ever since then, we just been doing everything we've been doing since then, man. So shouts out to Shango, man. You want to know anything more about Shango? Look at the description below. You're gonna see everything Brother Darrell does, and you're gonna see Brother Shango right there too. So make sure you go check him out and everything he's doing right now. And right now, y'all know what it's time for. It is time for the Entrepreneurship Mentality Prayer for this series. Normally, I let the kings and the queens do it, but I say, you know what? I'm the entrepreneur. I'm always getting them to do stuff. Why don't I do it myself right now? So we gotta get this thing started right now. So if you're driving, do not close your eyes. Please keep your eyes open. But if you're not driving, join me in this prayer right now. God, as I come to you right now, God, I pray for every entrepreneur that's on this series right now, any people that's watching this right now. God, I pray over their business. I pray over their finances. I pray over their tools to teach other people the right and the wrong ways to do stuff. God, I pray what you do is you keep on letting them embark on their entrepreneurship going. You keep on showing them no matter what. As long as they keep you first, they will go out there and do great and amazing things, God. Thank you for everything you're doing, God. Thank you for the vision you gave me to create this, not one time, but a second time, to make sure that I spotlight all the kings and queens doing something great in their life. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Well, I hope y'all really did enjoy that prayer right there. And right now, we got another question for you right now. What would you like other entrepreneurs to take away from watching your video, Brother Darrell?
I want them to realize that there is a passion inside of them that's burning. There's a desire that you have. Don't fight that desire. Don't fight the passion that you have inside of you. Don't allow people to tarnish what God put inside of you, because what God put inside of you is for you. It's not for them. So you can't go on with somebody else's opinion of what God put inside of you. So there's a reason why you feel the way you do about certain things. See, you're looking for the solution when you are the solution. So a lot of time when you see that there's a problem that you feel strongly about and you feel that somebody needs to address it, you're actually that solution. That's why you have such a serious problem with it. That's why it's such a tremendous issue with it. That's why you have a burning desire to address it, because you're the solution. So now all you have to do is find out how to become the solution, because like I said before, people don't pay for problems, they pay for solutions. So once you find the way to be the solution to that problem, people are going to start paying for it.
Very amazing answer. Very amazing answer, King. Remember to like, comment, subscribe to these videos. Remember to go on that description below and check out everything Brother Darrell is doing. Remember, from October 1st until October 31st, the entrepreneurship mentality will be coming out. So y'all just get ready for the videos. Brother Darrell, I want you to give everybody a 2022 motivational message to all the entrepreneurs, and I want you to close out the video in the only way that you can close it out. Until next time, my name is Kyle Jacko. I'll see you on the next video.
You are great and you are powerful. There's nothing that you're not capable of. I need you to see the greatness inside of yourself. If nobody told you that they love you today, I need you to know that I do, because I see you for who you are. I see where God's taking you to, and God is taking you to greater heights. There is a harvest that God wants to get you, but it comes by you getting in position for where God wants to take you to. It comes by reaching for his word. It comes by going into prayer. It comes by spending time in his presence. It comes by being able to submit to his direction. We have to let our own direction go in order to follow the direction that God has for us. So I need you to come into that place where you start to love God, because sometimes we want to say that we love God, but we still want to do the things that he hates. So and it's due to some of our pride, it's due to some of our ego. We have to be able to let those things go in order for God to move in the direction that he needs to take us to. So I need to let you know that you're in the perfect place, in the perfect time right now. There is a tremendous growth that's taking place. There's a powerful movement and a shift that's taking place. Understand that you are the masterpiece to God's puzzle. But in order for the whole picture to be seen, you have to get into your place, into the position of the puzzle that God's putting together. He already has the other puzzle pieces together. You just need to get into your place as the masterpiece in order for the whole picture to be seen. See, he said, you can't look at the picture when you're supposed to be a part of it. So I just want you to know today that I love you with the love of God, and that God loves you even more. Stay strong, stay devoted, stay focused, and give your time to God so that he can pour into you who you truly are.